Hey boys, let's all together continue our Chinese campaign. In today's episode is going to be the conquest of the Middle East, as today's episode is going to be focused on the invasion of the Middle East that is under the reign of the Algerian kingdom. Our strike wing is patrolling all over the airfields and the airports of Algeria, as I am trying to take down all of his logistics and infrastructures, which is a very crucial thing to do here in Conflict of Nations, where you take down all the airfields and the airports of your enemy to cripple down his movement of armies, and he cannot really send no supplies, no reinforcements. Our main line of assault is composed of the level 6 motorized infantry's level 3 mobile anti-air and the recons, also filled out artilleries. You can see that I am focusing the march of my armies directly to the cities that has the airfields and the airports. Of course, I need to take down all of those important spots for Algeria to isolate him in his own continent. I want to decimate the presence of Algeria in the Middle East and all of the Arabian Gulf there, and of course in Turkey. Later on I'm going to surround all of Africa with our attack submarines and frigates. Like that, I will engage him inside his continent. Meanwhile, I need to use the combo of my land armies and strike fighters to take down all of the remainings of his land armies in these lands. I'm trying to move carefully here, as you know, and I'm using smartly the attack range of our motorized infantry. I'm going to, of course, let always that attack range do the work for us. Sometimes when you have the max level motorized infantry, you do not really need air force to take down land forces against you. You only will find some problems if your enemy has ranged land armies, such as the artilleries or also the max level motorized infantry. But as long as your enemy has only tanks and anti-airs and mechanized infantries or non-max level motorized infantries, your motorized infantries, they are going to be enough to give you a good campaign there. Of course, in our series, every time we try to use something new. In the last 2-3 series, I used the National Guards. Of course, we promoted highly about the National Guards because they are dying units and I really wanted to bring them in the picture again. Now I'm back with the motorized infantries, the max level motorized infantries, which is a very good one. Here I am trying to make a landing in the continent of Africa from the gates of Mogadishu. One attack submarine there to close the doorway of Mogadishu. I do not want Algeria to go down from there. At the same time, I'm sending one motorized infantry to take down that city. Few of our followers, they asked me, Melliodas, you are gambling here. Why you do not leave land defenses in your homeland cities? As the allies of Algeria, they can sneak around and take down my homeland cities. Well, I have to be honest. Yes, I am gambling. Yes, it's a little bit tricky there to let your homeland cities unprotected. Some, they are going to say, but you have attack submarines in front of your cities. I have to remind you boys, against nations that war is not declared against them, they can go past your ships, your submarines, and they can land in your homeland cities. It's a very important thing to know, boys. But here, I do not really think they will cross all over the ocean to go for my homeland cities, because I am getting closer and closer to their lands. If they are smart enough, they are going to prepare some land defenses in front of their nations to stop me from advancing. Here the casualties between China and Algeria. China 7,200, Algeria 50,000, 50k. Here I really wanted to show you about the utility of the intel agents. You see here I planted intel agents and sabotage also in the homeland cities of Algeria, and they literally give you all the informations you need about your enemy. You have level 7 motorized infantries, level 4 frigates, level 1 corvettes, level 6 mobile tanks, level 6 air superiority fighters, level 1 heavy bombers, and level 4 helicopter gunships. Actually, the army of Algeria is respectable. It's a very good one. It's decent actually about the levels, the numbers that he had. Yes, it was respectable. But the only thing that enabled me to win this war is the inactivity of Algeria and my activity. I was extremely active during this war. I operated my army smartly and I really moved my pieces of chess on the chessboard, of course, this map, wisely and smartly. Yet Algeria, he literally just went throwing his tanks and infantries on me just like that, on melee attack. He was not like moving with a strategy, with a decent one. Even when he sent his air superiority fighters, he only threw them patrolling all over his armies and went away. My mobile anti-air in episode 9 literally destroyed his air superiority fighters. Activity is the key to win in Conflict of Nations World War III. Trust me, boys. Okay, so I was speaking about how I leave my homeland cities unprotected there. So like I was saying, here I am advancing fast to the homeland cities of the Europeans, especially now I am very close to Turkey. Later on, I will be on the borders of Ukraine, and of course Poland is going to be threatened. I do not think that they are going to cross all over the oceans to go to China. I think they will defend their homeland cities there, on their borders. This is why I am sending everything I have to the front. Yet, I still have a lot of attack submarines here planted in the intersections in front of my homeland cities. If someone is going to sneak around, I will not really stay 5 and 4 hours offline. I try all the time to open the game, at least check with the phone or with my laptop. I try to check and see if there is someone sneaking around or someone passing by. Like that I can have a vision. But if I had AWACS or naval patrol aircrafts, they are going to be extremely helpful. The conquest of the Middle East is 100% successful. Like I said in the last episodes, Algeria sent everything he had to the front, to the borders in Iran. And like I said, if I will take down his armies there, it is going to be a successful campaign after that, as all of his conquered lands, they are going to be unprotected and totally empty. And you can see here, I'm sending isolated motorized infantry to all of these cities. They are totally empty. Now I started spamming the National Guards. I did the research and now I start mobilizing them, because you know, building now the level 6 motorized infantry is going to be expensive, as I am a little bit struggling with supplies. But level 1 National Guards, they are going to be extremely cheap and they can be mobilized extremely fast. They will help a lot to claim all of these lands. This is our bounty, boys. After the tough fight against Algeria, this is the Chinese bounty to take down all of his kingdom. And I genuinely think if I successfully manage to take down all of the remainings of the Algerian kingdom and his allies do not interfere in this war, they will be enough to win this game in solo and achieve another amazing win, another amazing solo campaign, and make a new challenge in the next one. I'm expanding here city by city, province by province, region by region, and the Chinese Empire is getting bigger and bigger, and now we are going to rule the most crucial point and the most crucial region in Conflict of Nations, which is the region of the Middle East. It is in the center of the world. It connects all the 3 continents together, the region of the Middle East. Also, this place is full of resources. The density of cities here in this region is decent and very good. When you really take all of those lands, your economy is going to be boosted up. Like you saw, guys, we are doing the research of the mobile launches. I'm upgrading them to level 2, and the research of the frigates, I'm upgrading them to level 2. Actually, I'm fortifying and enhancing our anti-air defenses with the mobile anti-air. Now we have the level 4 SAMs and frigates. It's going to be a complete set against all kinds of aircrafts and helicopters. We are at the end of episode 12, guys. I hope the conquest of the Middle East was cheerful for you boys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.